This is the snowstorm that we've been fasting and praying for. On the fast Sunday of December, the Stake Presidency asked us to pray for moisture because all of our reservoirs are either empty or almost totally empty. And starting 2 days ago, it started to snow. Now this is Sunday, 3rd of January, and this is our driveway just after I've cleared it off for about the 3rd or 4th time. I figure that it adds up to over 20 inches, maybe as much as 22 inches of snow that we've had in these past 2 days, 2.5 days. It's just beautiful. There's the backyard. Haven't done any snow there. You can see some trails where one of the neighborhood dogs came in and rolled in the snow. There again, here's another view. Looks like the Dillies had a little bit of trouble with one of their cars. They're probably waiting for their sons to come home to help push them out of that small dilemma that they have right there. There's a beautiful pine tree. Isn't that beautiful? All that snow on it. That's the Clements house. Here's our sidewalk, the little narrow passageway that we've got. Some haven't shoveled their driveways out yet. The snowplow has been down our street, at least 4 times now, maybe 5. But it's just kept ahead of them all the time. And here's a lot of hard work I did. Cleared out the snow around the mailbox. I don't know how the mailman's going to get to it, but at least we can get to it if he puts any mail in it. And there's our pine tree. There it is, all the way up above the house. Beautiful sight. Okay, there's some of the icicles. It hasn't been warm enough to really get the snow to melting where there's water running off the roof to make any real big icicles. Look at those beautiful icicles right there. I think they're just beautiful, just gorgeous. I just love the winter time. And of course the snow blower blew the snow up and just plastered the chimney real good. Becky's coming out to get the mail after I just got through shoveling off the sidewalks. The neighbor's dog is barking at me. And our total snowfall so far at our place is up to about 68 inches. What? And today is Monday. Got some icicles on the house that are about the longest I've ever seen. Look at the size of those icicles. They're just huge. one of the things that makes them so big is because we're afraid of the snow getting too deep on the roof. So I opened up the attic so that some of the air, hot air from the house could get up to the attic. Look at those. There's one that's clear down to the fence. What? Again, this is on Monday. And there's those big, huge icicles. Okay, here's our backyard. I was going to cut a path for the Bowen kids to come through that back gate to go to school, but it's just a little bit too deep. I'll let them tromp out their own. I did get the back shoveled off. The carrots are right under there, and there's where the tomatoes were. Our fruit trees. And the battery's going out, so I'll have to go get a new battery. Okay, we got a new battery in it so we can continue our observations around the back of the house. There's an icicle on the corner. It must be about at least 3 feet long, maybe longer. Here's the back of the neighbor's house. And here's that row of long icicles from the inside. Look at that. Look at those down there. Look at that one. Just disappears down over the fence. Isn't that a long icicle? Look at those. That is a lot of icicles, and long ones. There's a good little pile of snow on the top of the doghouse. Snow on the shed is getting pretty deep. I think maybe I better work and see if I can get it off the carport. The shed, I don't know. It's got that fiberglass roof, so I can't stand on it. There's a pretty pine tree. There's the Bowens. It's just covered with snow. This is a fantastic winter. It's broken all records. Yesterday, or I guess it was Saturday, that it passed up all of the records that have been recorded. There's Becky's car getting dripped on and frozen in place with ice. Okay, now the snow blower, it blows the snow so hard that it just plasters it against the brick wall of the house. There's the water faucet. It's down in that little hole. It's just about all covered up. Trees are getting dripped on and covered with ice. That's the filbert tree. There's our pine tree that we planted just before Seidel went on his mission. And it's way up there now. Piles of snow are really getting big. That car is just about hid. We walk over this way, we won't even be able to see the car. It'll be behind that pile of snow that we piled up when we uncovered the mailbox. Well, another snowstorm. This is Thursday morning, the 25th of February, 1993. They predict there's still more coming. It looks like maybe we got about, oh, and it's 7:25 a.m. It looks like we must have got about 6 inches of snow. Becky's car is covered real good, and it's still snowing. You can see from that edge where I've done the snow plowing, it looks like it's at least 6 inches. 5, at least 5, and possibly 6. So the snow's really been piling up this year. That's where the snow blower puts the snow up onto the side of the wall. There's the trusty little snow blower that does all the work for me. Let's see what the backyard has. Yeah, there you can see all the snow in the backyard. It's even piled up on the top rail of the fence even. So this has been a pretty good one. The birds are flying around trying to find something to eat. There's a trusty old shovel along with the snowblower. Some places I can't blow it, so I have to shovel it. There it's piled up by the front door. We really need the moisture this year, and everybody's been fasting and praying for it, and we've got it. And there's more coming still. Now we've got Becky's car all swept off. It isn't absolutely clean, but at least the pileup that was on the back of it is cleaned off. And in the time that it's taken me, there's another 1/4 of an inch on the driveway, it looks like. So it's still snowing. I don't know if you can see it on the video, but there's very small flakes that are still falling. So this is goodbye for this day.